How to get your child to do chores. Now, how to get your child to do chores without complaining, because it's possible to get your child to do chores because you're forcing them, right? But we want to know how to get our children to do chores without us having to exert force or having power struggles, because with power struggles it's going to be exhausting for you and for the child, and it's going to be too much at long run. It's not sustainable to always fight someone to do something. So how do you then get your child to do chores without complaining? First things I would always say this: you have to start early. A child who has been introduced to doing chores early enough will not see it as a big deal. The child will see it as a normal thing. My kids do a lot of things because they see it as normal. So you want to start early. So if you're at the early stage of your parenting, start now. Even if it means just having your child pick up toys or having your child just do something, start now and incorporate that into the child. Now, if you are more advanced in your parenting and you're thinking, okay, you want to start now, maybe you have teens and all that, there's going to be quite a bit of drama depending on the child, so we'll talk through that. Number two, instead of calling it chores, sounds like punishment, call it family contribution. So I would always ask my kids, what's your contribution today? What are you contributing to the house? What have you contributed today? It gets them thinking. So it's more of a teamwork rather than it is punishment. Because from the angle of teamwork, you're teaching the child that teamwork is important, and teamwork is a huge employability skill. Talking as a professional is a huge employability skill. So you want to start bringing that in. The third one, you can sell anything. So it depends on the age of your child. You need to get to a point where you become a salesperson. You know how salespeople behave. They are subtle, but they are persuasive. They get you doing what you don't want to do. They get you buying what you don't want to buy because they create the need for you. That's where you want to be, depending on the age of your child. How you present things would determine if your child is going to buy that idea or not. Like I've said, it depends on the age. Don't make chore to be a big deal. Don't make chore to be like, if you don't do this is going to happen. That's too much. Just have your consequences, but make sure you have a period where you're teaching, because there's always a period where parents become active teachers. Don't assume my child knows how to dress the bed perfectly just because you know how to dress the bed perfectly. You just assume, okay, my child can do it. They've seen me do it. Teach them. Take the moment to teach them. The next thing I want to say is learn to praise your child's effort. You might ask, like, a 7-year-old or an 8-year-old, go and dress your bed. And they dress the bed the way they see they can, the way they think that's how a bed should be dressed. But then you step in with your years of experience and you bash the child. You tell the child, this is not how to dress the bed. Yeah. No, you don't do that. You walk into the place. This is not just about gentle parenting. This is about you being human. The child doesn't know. The child doesn't have your level of experience and you're expecting way too much. So you walk in, this is a good attempt. How about you do it this way? So instead of you to bash the child, you first give the child credit for the effort they've put in, and then you teach them the right way. And that teaching may take a while for them to warm into it, but it would eventually be something that they do. The last one I'll say, there's more. If you need more, sign up for coaching. The last one I want to say is model the behavior. If you are always complaining, right? If you're the person who complains about everything, you're sending a signal that this is a big deal. If you're the person who likes to do everything, it's already exhausting watching someone do everything, like literally. Why don't you call them in? You want to stay in the kitchen. I started as at when my daughter was 2, she was already sitting with me on a high chair in the kitchen, just watching, and I'll ask her, what did I just put in the pot? Because I wanted it to be part of her life, and all of them are like that. So try this point. If you need more, sign up for coaching. I hope this helps.